Hello everyone, welcome to Cultural Cuisine. We will be making another exciting recipe to add on our Eid menu. Today we are making Achar Gosht, which is lamb meat mixed with pickle spices. So here I have half kg of lamb meat, 2 medium onions chopped, 2 medium-sized tomatoes chopped, 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of achar masala. This is I've taken out from the ready-made pickle. Is 1 tablespoon. Here are some of the spices which I'm going to use later. Here is 1 teaspoon of anise seeds or fennel seeds, half teaspoon of kalonji or black onion seeds, and half teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. And here I've got 4 large green chilies. I'm going to ground all these 3 ingredients and make the fine powder and stuff the powder in my green chilies. I've slit them from the middle. This step I will do later, but first I'm going to fry the onions. But here are some of the spices I'm using. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half cup of yogurt. First step would be I'm going to fry the onions. For that I'm going to add half a cup of oil in my pan. Let's get cooking. Okay, I'm going to add oil in my pan. About half a cup of oil, cooking oil. I'm going to add the onions in here. I'm going to let the onions brown and then get back to you. I'll show you what it's going to look like before we go ahead and do the next step. Fry the onions till they're nice and golden color. Okay, you can see the onions are nicely brown. Now I'm going to add the meat in here with ginger garlic and let it cook until meat changes the color. See, the meat has started to change color. It's gone a little whitish in color. Now I'm going to add all the other spices now. So all the spices, tomatoes, and the yogurt. Give it a quick mix. Let it cook on high heat for a couple of minutes before I add any water in it. I'm also going to add the pickle masala, which I took out from the actual pickle. see the oil has started to come out. Now I'm going to add about half a cup of water, half a cup to 1 cup roughly, and let it cook until the meat is nice and tender. This is about 3/4 cup of water. I'm going to let it cook on low to medium heat until the meat is nice and tender, and I'll get back to you once it's cooked through, and I'll show you what it's going to look like. Let it boil before I turn the heat down. Okay, so these are the spices which I'm going to grind coarsely, and then I'm going to add these in my green chilies. Okay, this is coarsely ground now. I'm going to take it out, and then I'm going to stuff this in my chilies. Move this aside. Okay. I've already cut my chilies from the middle, slit them. Going to stuff this spice mix in here. Already felt. Now I'm going to get back to the meat and see what it looks like now. It should be cooked by now. It's been an hour. Okay, this looks good. Let's check the meat. It's soft, it's cooked. I'm going to cook it on high heat until the oil separates. Then I'm going to add the chilies in the pan and let it simmer on very low heat for another 10 minutes or so. The oil has started to come out from the sides. I'm going to give another couple of minutes. If you don't have the pickle, then you can just add these spices which I've stuffed the chilies with. You can just add those spices in the curry, but you don't need to stuff the chilies. You can just add the chilies at the end without the spices. I like to use the actual pickle masala from the pickle to give the extra tanginess to the curry. Okay, the oil has started to come out. You can see it's all up on the surface. I'm going to add the chilies now. And I'm going to add about quarter cup of water and let it simmer on low heat for at least 10 minutes until our chilies are nice and soft. Okay, I'm going to let it simmer now on low heat for 10 minutes. And I'll show you when it's ready. Okay, you can see it's nicely cooked. The oil has come out and our chilies are nice and soft. I'm going to dish it out now. I'm going to garnish it with some coriander. And serve it with the homemade crispy and crunchy paratha. Please remember to subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed it yet. It's Cultural Cuisine, and if you try the recipe, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family, and press the bell icon to receive the notification for upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching Cultural Cuisine.